For the man accused of killing 4 University of Idaho students, prosecutors say they have DNA evidence that ties Bryan Kohberger to those murders. But Kohberger's attorneys, they're now asking the judge to throw out that evidence completely, alleging that police violated his constitutional rights as they identified him as a suspect. News Nation's Brooke Schaefer is following the latest for us here. Brooke, as we look ahead to today, how important is this ruling?
Marky, this really could be pivotal to this case. It really could shift the direction of this case and could really change everything for prosecutors here as Bryan Kohberger's lawyers try to get DNA evidence thrown out. Prosecutors say that Kohberger's DNA was found on the bottom snap of a knife sheath at the crime scene. Investigators used DNA analysis that relies on public ancestry databases to tie Kohberger to that evidence. But Kohberger's defense argues investigators violated his constitutional rights and they want the DNA evidence thrown out. Now, Kohberger's lawyers also want to dismiss some items seized from his apartment, car, some of his online activity. Criminal defense attorney Joshua Ritter joined Morning in America earlier and said as far as the DNA evidence is concerned, it will be difficult for the defense to get that thrown out.
But unless they come up with some sort of innocent explanation for how his DNA ended up on that knife sheath found at the crime scene, or get this evidence kicked out, they really don't have a fighter's chance inside of court. And so it's no surprise that they're attacking it.
Now, Kohberger faces the death penalty for the murders of 4 Idaho college students in November 2022. The high-profile case was moved from the small college town of Moscow, Idaho, to Boise because of the extensive media coverage and the attention on this case. The judge, in a last-minute hearing yesterday, ruled that today's pretrial hearing will be closed to the public. Media will not be allowed in, but there will be a live stream for certain portions of this morning's hearings that should start around 9 a.m. over on the West Coast.